is up, y'all? It is me, Tasha C. And if you're listening to my podcast, welcome to the Tasha C Show. Just to let y'all know if y'all new here, thanks for stopping by. And if you're listening to Speaker or other podcast platforms, thank you. Thank you for my podcast fam who've been listening. And thank you if you're a new person that's listening or will listen in advance persons. Thank you for being a part. I appreciate all the support. And if you're also listening / watching on YouTube, like my videos and stuff like that, go ahead, subscribe, be part. There's nothing wrong. You can belong to both groups. You could be dual to both groups, y'all. There's nothing wrong with that. Just remember to subscribe to Tasha C TV. Okay, it's free. I don't have membership. Yeah, it's free, y'all. It's free. And click that bell notifications and make sure y'all check up just to make notifications. Because sometimes y'all, they will unsubscribe. I'm just saying, that happened recently when I was on Jason Lee's channel. That happened where I'm like, I know I did subscribe because sometimes YouTube knocking off. But like I said, anyways, I want to say this. I want to say Merry Christmas, and I wanted to say this, Happy Holidays, or have a blessed day for people who may not believe in Christmas, and believing that Jesus was not born, but Jesus' birthday, and so forth. But like I said, this again, welcome to, like I said, also with a show, shout out support to you, Radio's YouTube, or my podcast fam, or people who will watch and listen in advance. Okay. But let me say this, y'all. This is my second attempt of actually doing the podcast. Now, this time, it wasn't a failed attempt as if it was some error. I clicked on a video or I clicked on something that had an automatic play of some type of commercial. I ended up starting over at the 9-minute mark because of this. I was actually getting email and it was and I wanted to actually look into it. So I was a lot of pausing. And you actually have a pause button on here that, you can stop and just keep going. It doesn't make you lose, your position in the podcast or anything. So that's awesome. But I wanted to talk real quick before I get into the fest. I'm not trying to bring anything depressing, but I did want to give a YouTube hug with, the YouTube hug, whatever, to Meg Thee Stallion. And the thing is because when I looked at, through Shade Room, which, like I said, a lot of times I do look through their stuff. I mean, Meg Thee Stallion is an awesome rapper. And if y'all don't know some of the backstory from her, the beginning of this year, I think happened, her mother had passed away, and she also said her great-grandmother passed away in the same month. And because, you could tell actually when she's talking that it looked like she either tried to, stop crying. It was just like you could see, it was just like, if you looked at her face, it just like when a hug. And this is what she said. I mean, she's talking, I don't want to click on the video because, like I said, I don't want to stop the podcast. But here's what she said. It's really hard for me to open up, be vulnerable most times, but I know I'm not the only one dealing with these feelings around the holiday times. I see a lot of my hotties, that's what she calls her fam, her supporters, checking on me in my DMs, asking how I am, and just showing me a lot of love. And it's really made me get emotional. I'm definitely still in a bad place when it comes to the topic of my mother, my great-grandmother. But they raised me to be so strong. So I'm going to continue to be strong and make them proud of me. I know that the pain is temporary. I'm going to continue to get better and grow into the woman my mother, the woman my mother knew I could be. Just remember to try to always be kind to people, check on them, and lift your loved ones, because you never know what people are going through internally. And that is true, y'all. That is so true. And it's really true because you don't know what people are going through as far as things. Like I said, if y'all know the person like Megan Thee Stallion is, okay, Megan Thee Stallion has some of the best knees in the business, not just in the business, probably personally in real life. Okay, she has strong knees. She's able to bend down the knees, whatever. She makes sure she gets some squats in. I'm not trying to beg with you, whatever, but it's just the type of personality that she is on the screen. It's like, and the way she flows. If y'all know about the legends and God rest his soul, Pimp C of the Underground Kings of UGKs, of the Underground Kings, whatever, right? That passed away, about 10 years ago? It's been a minute, okay? But she's like, that's inspired her because, she's from Houston. Yeah, Megan Thee Stallion's from Houston. And that was inspired with Shakira Pink Stone. Now, one of her most popular songs that she first came out, which came on the scene, was Big Ol' Freak. But, with the personality and the costumes and everything she wearing, a personality, it's like, you would think, like, she a gang, she a OG, she a pimp, and stuff like that, or she'll take no issue, and she's like I said, besides she's, like, I don't know the term, the right term to say Amazon, but like, she's the stallion because she's tall, she's 5'10", she looks taller than that, but you never know what people are going through, so she was saying what certain people saying, and like that fact it's the holidays, and say if you feel, because sometimes people can feel sad even when there's a bunch of people around them, and they can have everything. They got family, they got money, car, they can up there have access to the best sex in the world. I'm just keeping it real, or access where they have people looking up to them and thinking they're the kings or the queens or whatever, but you don't know what people are going through. And some people, is a big, mask to people, and you don't know where they're going to go. Some people could be going through depression, and they may be smiling, making people laugh. Just like if you heard about some of these people who were comedians, and whether it was they took their own lives or they did self-destructive behavior, that, you didn't know that. Like, I'm just giving for examples. Now, we remember, or, like side effects like they have to cope by with self-medicating. Now, like I said, I don't mean to be self-depressed, but I'm just saying the real reality is, you treat others how you want to be treated. And don't be, if you want to think you're supposed to be treated like you're garbage and trash, you shouldn't do that. No. But what I'm saying is that, don't let, I know the holidays can be a time, especially around these times, because, the winter holidays, especially around Christmas, or maybe say you want to add the birthday or Valentine's Day, whatever, and if y'all actually honored, the bootleg version of Valentine's Day, which is Swedish Day. I was about to say Swisher Day, like I be smoking weed like that. Anyway, that's sometimes hard to get by if you don't have anybody, or you don't give what you want, or you don't think it's enough, whatever. But that's what I'm saying is about this times, just check, think, like get positive, whatever, so forth. It's so many words you can say. Because like I said, I ain't gonna lie. I wish, and I kind of said a couple videos ago, like with certain accomplishments I wanted to be done. Not just by the end of the year, but just a certain time frame. But you have to be patient, and I believe in God, and I don't want to keep like making this a whole sermon and stuff like that. But like I said, I look at Jesus' birthday, and so forth. So, but like I said, y'all, it's easy to say than done. But like I said, don't let, just because things are not going well this time, that things will get better. And it seems like sometimes where everything you try and keep trying, don't give up. If you pray, ask for guidance, you got to meditate. Like I said this before, meditate, open your third eye, breathe 3 times, whatever. It's other stuff, whatever. Draw, if you like drawing, get some Crayola crayons and stuff and start drawing. Don't draw on the walls, nothing like that, y'all. I mean, I did that when I was younger, but like get some papers you can and start drawing. Such thing as art therapy, there's other ways. I know I've been repetitive and said this before, but like I said, even though it seems like it's easy to say, don't let the holidays get you down because you're not where you want to be career-wise, or if it seems like it's all areas of life, whatever, y'all, it's going to get better. I don't know who this message is for, or messages who these people who need this to hear this, but even I'm optimistic, or say like, optimistic more so, considering, like I said, how I feel in terms of dealing with a chronic illness that has given me hell for 20 years, and, like trying to find like a solution where if I can't get rid of the flare-ups, where there's not like seem like consistently every other week, every whatever, I at least would like it where it can slow down, okay, and, things to be better for me and my family. So that's what I'm going to say again, because like I said, knowing, like I said, personally knowing that she was such a God rest her soul, I brought it up in another podcast about remembering the loss. And, like I said, I think, like, didn't James Brown, how a couple people passed? I think, didn't Bernie Mac pass as well? Like, Isaac Hayes, like, in the month of December, or Richard Brown. I'm trying to remember. I know people passed, but just, like, you just don't know. And, especially it's sad when, say, like, if people pass away, and it seems like significance, like, through the holidays. Like I said, when I brought up, for example, God rest her soul, Mrs. Phillips, my former next door neighbor, and she passed away December the 18th, 2012, and actually we buried, her funeral was the day of Rara's birthday. It's just like as crazy as my sister-in-law's mother had passed away on my sister's birthday, okay? So what I'm saying is, it's like, I know it's easier said than done, especially if you feel like you lost something, and you lost maybe persons, or even say you lost a pet, y'all. That's all I was saying. Like I said, sorry, I didn't mean to be negative or anything, but it's just like trying to find the most positive solution or bring lightness to that. Because, I can't, say that. And like I said, when I was talking about Sandy, from the socialite Sandy, they've been bringing up like Cheers, when they were the baby, her and her husband Juice, and the two beautiful kids. They were twins, boy and girl. And, like how they just had to bury their dad around this time when it's Christmas time. And he passed away, I think it was the beginning of this month or end of last month. Okay. Something like that. So it's just, you never, like I said, you never know what people are going through. And don't let the holidays make you feel like just because you're not where you want to be at, whether it's physical, mental, and financial, all of it all together, that means it's not another chance for things to go. Okay, just remember, there's some people always could be work. You may think you're going through stuff, and somebody else is going through 10 times worse. That don't mean like, okay, hooray, I'm doing better. Have that attitude. But realize, like, if you're able to open your eyes, and wake up the next day, that is a blessing within itself, y'all. Or either like a positive thing, like I said, if you got to like get your chakras together, that type of meditation, y'all. Use them, get them rocks, get them gemstones, get them rose quartz, get them other quartz, get them turquoise, get them certain, if you're into stones and believe in certain ones that have healing, whatever, y'all Google it and get that chart. Don't be paying about $4 or $5 and going to parks to sell those crystals and stuff and be paying for that. Hey, you can just get it offline. Yeah, I'm telling this and just get it printed. Oh, wait a minute. You know what? I don't know if Kinko's going to allow it. This is why. Or, like Office Max and stuff like that. Because, y'all, I know I'm going to another subject, but you know how you can't get printed a, pictures that are copyright or look like they've been taken in the studio or professionally done, y'all. But, they've been did that like 15, 16 years ago. But you know what? They might actually eliminate it because technically you're not asking them for a copy. So try that out, y'all. Get a printout if you want to. You see the stones and the chakra and get it laminated if you can. Keep it and do that, instead of, I think that'll be, I don't know. Go ahead, go Google and see how much lamination costs. Because I don't want you to go up there and then lamination costs more than getting it done. Or you may not have to get it laminated. You don't even have to probably have to do that. Because actually that'll be wasting more money. But anyway, so what I'm saying is that, like I said, just keep positive. Excuse me, y'all. My yawn came in kind of late. I usually have a yawn earlier in the episodes, but as you see, I will explain to y'all, it's 11:49 p.m. on actually Christmas Eve, but I'm pre-recording it, which is day 79 of my video journey, early, so that way I don't have to do it later on, because I'm not trying to stay. If I do, I don't want to be staying up at 2 or 3 something in the morning, trying to do my podcast. And just in case if it was to mess up, at least I can redo it again and not feel bad, okay? Because remember, there's a couple times it was an epic fail 2 to 3 times in a row. But anyway, I didn't mean to like go off and start talking like that. But like I said, don't let the holidays, and y'all also too, but kids or even yourself, whatever, just because it's the holidays, don't let yourself go broke, whatever, for the holidays. I know I'm not saying that now because I'm not a parent yet now, but I'm just saying don't let yourself go broke for the holidays just because it's holidays. Especially not because, and I'm cool with this even if the kids already know ain't no Santa Claus still. No, I may sing the other tune and say when I get in a situation like, but yeah, y'all, just don't. Speaking of that, y'all, now remember I brought up Blueface Rapper, and he still keep going, drop down finally. I want to throw down movement. And I know he was talking about something about Canadians should stay in their lane and don't become rappers or some shit like that. And now all of a sudden, y'all, I seen a video a couple days ago, and I'm just like this, like really? Now, the Shade Room had a video of him where he was on top of a car, some SUV vehicle, one of them expensive ass, and he's throwing money and making it rain, basically. But it's the setting, how the way he do it. Now, I know, even at some birthday parties, I'm not sure, I think like Lovey T, because she's Nigerian, I think it was a birthday or some type of graduation, and they were making it rain on the person, even if it's a child. So that is a tradition, okay? And I think Wale, he's Nigerian, so they did the same for a dude. He had like a video on his daughter, little baby, beautiful baby girl, and she was, in the money too. So, for her birthday. But anyways, y'all, the way he did it was just like, it made it seem like, here, bowed to me. Here, maybe I'm over-exaggerating. Not because I don't too much care for him, Blueface, that much. But what I'm talking about is that here's on top of the car throwing money. You got all these people who about to during there, round and about to knock each other down to make sure to get the bills. And I didn't know and pay attention when I seen all these tents and stuff at first, because I was focusing on him supposedly, making it rain on it. And he might have, the way it was filmed, it could have been somebody just filming it. It may not have been him. Because you know how it's a thing about, like, if you feel doing a good deed. And then I feel like, okay, I could see both sides of it, because, if you show feel good deeds, hopefully catch on what other people do good deeds. But also, if you're doing it only so you can get clout and recognition, like, I'm a good person because I'm doing this, and you better been filming. Did you get my good side type of thing? Then that makes them, that's just like people who will donate to charities. And they're only donate to charities, nonprofit, because it's a damn tax write-off. Not because, I know it's cliche about, we should be able to help each other, and stuff, and have that mind frame, or help people, okay? But some people, because you can't help them all, you know what I mean? But what I'm saying is that if you're doing this to make sure people show, or sometimes also too is, if you show them sometimes, do you think that it's okay, but it's okay to film it as long as the person is not being shown, or if they're okay of showing their faces? Because like I said, truth be told, Beauty Streets is a non-profit organization, and when I get some coins, I definitely will be donate to them. And she goes to Skid Row all the time. I forgot what her name is, but I'm just gonna call her Saint. Okay, Saint. And she's one of the main ones that works people, and they feed homeless, and they give like makeups, and they have the portable thing, showers, everything else, and just does so much. And she shows people have, most of the people, not everybody, because she doesn't show everybody that she helps us understand, but because people who are comfortable with showing their faces and stuff, be on there. And like I said, I think that is awesome what she's doing. So like I said, it's just the reasoning why. And if the people are comfortable about being filmed, then that's okay, But like I said, you just see from the distance, and he just kept throwing money on the ground on top of the vehicle. And it just was shock. It shocked. When I found out the people were homeless, because like I said, I wasn't paying attention, honestly, to the tents and everything that was, towards the other side of the video. I just noticing how he just like, here the money, I did my good deeds for the year, here we go. You know what I mean? I'm just like, maybe, he could have just like, since the tents was there, and he could have gave him the money or gave him envelope of rent or had, like his bodyguards or something to give him behalf. So just in case, to be on the safe side, somebody may try to do something to him. He gives the money directly if he's not comfortable with that, to give that to them. Instead, it was just kind of like, I don't know. It just was like, I don't know if he knew it was being filmed, but it was just kind of awkward about him. I mean, just y'all, if y'all have, if you're a giving person, and say like, you got a, big stack of money, whatever, or when, like in the money, you got some extra money, whatever. Would y'all feel comfortable about doing something like that and getting, first of all, you of course will see my big ass on the top of a car. But anyway, or any vehicle, that would not matter. But anyway, would you do it in that way you like here, or make it a rain for people to get the money? You know what I mean, so to speak. Or here you go, like you're feeding the food, or, feed, like, it's almost like feeding, here, fetch, I could be over-exaggerating, I was just like, really? It was just the way he did it. Now, there's nothing wrong if he decided to give and so forth, but it was the way he did it that made it questionable. Okay, was like, that's a darn shame, because what these people would have hurt each other just trying to get to the money, which, So, anyways, y'all, what I wanted to say and talk about, before I go on to, talk about the few little items, because it's probably not going to be long, because like I said, it's Christmas. My behind, like I said, has all these DVD movies that are on DVR that I have not watched. Like I said, it's like we're in the spirit, but we're not really Christmas spirit. If y'all listened to my Christmas Eve podcast yesterday. Like I said, we ain't got no damn Christmas decorations up. And my parents, we just gave, like I said, me between my parents, we just gave all the Christmas cards. Like I said, it's Christmas stuff on there. Merry Christmas, they send Christmas cards every year. You get the big ass bulk pack and give it to folks. But like I said, if y'all went into our house, you would never know that we, celebrate Christmas at all or believe it, because it looked like, Grinch before he started liking people again. Ain't no damn Christmas decorations been up in here in like 15, 16 years. But, Christmas tree, I meant to say. Or like, lights. A couple times we had lights in the window, trying to be all extra special. And like I said, my mom didn't put the Christmas tree up this year. That's the only way, but it's still, like I said, that's fooling people. But that's the same as my sister-in-law, and they stayed down the street. Most of our families, we kind of stay, in the same neighborhood or 30 minutes away. Some of our families, we just, But anyways, my sister-in-law, I know for the past couple of years, likes to decorate the damn house, like for Halloween, for Christmas, Valentine's, something like that. Knowing damn way, even though I don't think most people even, don't give out candy or nothing like that. Even though damn well she don't give no damn candy out. But yet she has the house decorated. Christmas come out and pay attention to it, because usually we don't go that way anyway. We don't usually go down like their street and make right. We go other ways, to go to where we need to go. Okay, it's very subtle. We go down straight that seat, but it's like she type person decorate too. My brother sure made somebody like his mama, because that's what I'm saying. It's like they have these decorations outside, but when you get in their damn houses, it's nothing that indicates like, okay, you're all up there fooling folks. It's just a display. That's all that is. Shoot. I mean, it's a display anyway, but I'm just saying, as far as making it seem like, y'all believe it, celebrating these certain holidays, but y'all really don't give a damn about them. I don't know. But I mean, they give a damn, but like I said, as far as decorations and stuff. But like I said, we used to have the stockings, y'all. We used to have the tree, the wreaths, little fake ass candles, you light, you had to put vitamin, 2 AAA batteries in, stuff like that. That's what I'm saying. So I'm just looking at like, even, I don't know, did we have Christmas cookies? We even used to do Easter eggs, y'all. Then, once we realized we were wasting a lot of eggs, whatever, I came up with the solution to get plastic eggs, put candy in them instead. We haven't done that the last couple of years, and we still have a kid, and we, around here on a regular basis, but we have not done that. And, sometimes I may got the sugar cookie, the self ones you just cut and print, and they already got the little print on it, but I don't remember that we did anything for Christmas, but like I said, we were more Christmassy people, but it's like we believe in it, we just haven't got to doing any decoration, especially now with my arms being jacked up. I couldn't lift or nothing, or, like my arms and my neck stuff. I ain't got time to be taking those chances and stuff, Like I said, maybe in the future or something, and I get help that I would, like, do that, but no. By the way, speaking of Christmas, y'all, now, many of y'all did not know this, but here's a little fun fact about me, and I'll put it in a YouTube video, like some fun facts about me, and I'm going to say probably, my goal is in the future about that, but I think it's going to be like a separate video that's not a part of the video journey. This is why. In certain videos, I want to have separate, because a lot of people, I am appreciative and blessed, even if it's just one supporter, for my videos and my podcast so far. A lot of people don't watch those videos, and I will want a video, and maybe possibly make it like a tag video to people, and I still haven't do that tag. I'm sorry, BTV, if you're listening. I forgot. Not to say I forgot. It's just I'm not feeling well. Hopefully, I'll be better off I took the pain medicine. It's like it kicks in, but it seemed like it's slow. At least it's not as bad as it was Saturday where it did not work at all, and I ain't try to sit here and take 3 million or nothing like that. It usually works, but this one here isn't. The one I got now and what I'm going through is in the same spot in one of the areas I had surgery in. So it must be very deep. So I've been mostly laying down. Most of the time. It's like the medicine kicks in, but it kicks in very, very slowly. Like sometimes an hour or something before it starts working. So when I feel better, my goal is that I'll definitely respond to that tag video. So it's not like I forgot. It's not like I forgot the videos, whatever. It's just this. Okay. So anyway, y'all, here's a little fun fact trick about me. My name, everybody calls me Tasha. It's very seldom listened like in, so-called business and school settings and blah, blah, blah. And maybe, when I used to be able to still work, like, say, work as far as, like, retail and stuff like that. Just, like, that type of stuff, Natasha. My name is actually Natasha, full name. But I go by my nickname, still part of my name, of course, is Tasha. Everybody calls me that. And here's what the Tasha means you did not know. It means born on Christmas Day. Tasha is a Russian female name, given name, originally a pet name variant of Natalia. It is the same as the Latin variant Natalie, meaning birthday, in reference to the birth of Christ, and was traditionally given to girls born around Christmas. Now, here's the interesting part, y'all. I was born October the 8th. That's when I started my series also this year, and I'm planning on doing the ending, because it's supposed to be a limited 1-year series, and that's why I say bonus podcasts, like I said earlier. Y'all, that, it's interesting, I was a fall baby, and my original name was supposed to be Esther. My dad was going to name me Esther from the Bible, and my mom said, hell no, I ain't about to use that sound effect, because I don't know if it's copyright, but if y'all know what that is, the hell no, in the way it said, there's a couple hell to the no's. Remember, hell to the no. But it is the all hell no. Okay, I ain't about to keep saying it because it might be copyright. But anyway, y'all. I was like, no, I was supposed to be named after the Bible. My middle name was supposed to be named after my great-grandmother. My mom okayed my great-grandmother, my middle name. But she ended up naming me Natasha. Okay. So that's my name, and it's just interesting that it means born around Christmas and the birth of Christ, but yet I was not born around Christmas. I hope I did not repeat this, and the reason why I hope I did repeat it, because I actually had talked about it at the beginning, the last attempt I did at the podcast. So yeah, y'all. Let me tell you about real quick, speaking of certain stuff. They just put on Shade Room and a couple other, things. Because, Shade Room is one of the main places I get my sources now. Not just Shade Room, I'm talking about Instagram, period. Y'all know on YouTube, how, even though all stuff is changing, an 8-year-old child has one of the highest, I think, pay rates, or the highest on YouTube. This 8-year-old child, I ain't hating. I just hope the trust fund and the baby money, and it's not it's the child's money, and it be spent and be used by the child. You know what I mean? I mean, not say the child to be spent on buying damn horses and stuff like that, or whatever. But what I'm saying is that this money, because it's used and it's the child's, because the child earned that money. You see what I'm saying? Ooh, but that's a nice a lot of change. This adult school myself that don't have that. Okay, but this child got like 24 million, one of the highest paid YouTubers by Examining Toys. Do I need to sit here and get some damn pigtails? I'll put my hair in some damn pigtails, whatever, and I'll make my own black version, Big Comfy Couch or something like that. Y'all remember that damn show on PBS? I'll just make my own damn version. I'll just use my, Colonel, my furry nephew, as my co-host or something. He ain't gonna stay with a damn, but maybe I have some damn treats and stuff he might stay up. Because I don't want to be working with a doll that look like it'll come to life. Because remember, I told y'all I have a phobia about dolls. And, most of the cases, ones that look like human beings. Or, they look like they real and they could come to life and stuff, or somebody holds it there, whatever. And I never seen all of Child's Play, but that was enough, because they just damaged the hell out of my buddy and stuff like that, and just turned it down to being demonic and all this stuff. But anyway, I'm like, dude, am I in the wrong thing? Do I need to start reviewing toys? And how could I get to them now? I mean, I can order them online or whatever, start reviewing them and see what happens, but they probably want a kid, so no, I shouldn't exploit little Kenny or his little cousins. I don't know. I don't think we should be using the babies. I call the little group the Mini-Me Babies, or the BG crew, because their last name, some of them B and some of them G. Is all five. But I could wonder what if we had some. But I'm just saying, y'all, that baby's straight. I think I didn't even pay attention to, because I was just like, an 8-year-old child got how much money? And made that much, child? I think like this. When y'all put it on display, unless this baby is going to an exquisite private school, because going to private school, y'all, I personally know my own self, people. That does not mean just because you're private school means you're getting a better education. I know people dispute that because unfortunately they are, like, what I mean by that is, it's like, that doesn't automatically mean you get good education. Even though you might have your supply and stuff like that, it still doesn't mean the school is going to be a hot-ass mess. But what I'm saying is, okay, y'all, there was another notification. What am I saying is that due to the fact that this child's face is plastered, and you just put this baby's face and how much this child has made on the net. There are crazy mofos, mother truckers on the net. I'm trying to avoid not using the F word so much, y'all. And I'm not just trying to do just because on the radio and YouTube and stuff like that. I mean, I still use the S word, B and all other stuff, whatever, and P. But, I'm trying to, kind of, not cuss as much, period. I'm trying to make a change in my life. I still cuss, let's just say right there. But what I meant to say is that, is this baby going to be homeschooled with one of the top teachers in the world from Harvard, or one of them Oxford, with somebody? Because I'm looking like, unless this baby is going to exclusive private school, I'm looking at like, yeah, I'm trying to be like, but I'm looking at all like, y'all putting up this baby, it's already a lot when you put a grown person and you got and they got a bunch of moolah, change, a bunch of bags. Not just one damn bag, but a bunch of bags, right? But I'm looking at it from the angle like, that child gonna have a good Christmas. But I was just saying is that I wonder how this gonna affect that child, because if they made that money on YouTube and they're starting to change these laws, and it's gonna be a couple weeks because New Year's Day is next month, and that's where we're supposed to make all these laws. I wonder the children and candles dedicated children, draw children in, how is it going to affect their money? Is because the monetization and stuff. But that baby made a nice amount of money. That I'm not to say the child has, the retire if they want to. But like I said, that child can take a break, a long break, just live their lives, whatever. But I'm just saying is, I hope nobody be trying to be that child's friend all of a sudden just because they make that much money, whatever. I'm just saying that's a lot of money, and I'm just like, to a certain degree, it's interesting to know how much a child get paid, but also at the same time, I'm like, why is this baby face being shown? They should just like a child on YouTube or something. Yeah. Oh, 8-year-old toy reviewer, I just went to Instagram, is YouTube's highest earner, bringing a whole $26 million in 2019. Yeah, but that's what I'm saying is, it's like, meanwhile, okay, an 18-year-old Ryan Trump. That's what I'm saying. They got this baby's government name on here. Ryan got 22.9 million subscribers, a basic dollar per subscriber, then some. Ryan was last year's highest earner. He crushed his own record by making $4 million more this year. What the heck? Bless that baby's heart. Okay. Let me, okay. Dang, it's just, that's what I'm saying is, it's like, wow. And somebody said he has his own towing line. I'm just like, go ahead, little Michael. I mean, why do I just call him Michael? Oh, somebody, I meant to say Ryan. Oh Lord, forgive. I don't even know why. I wasn't even thinking about Michael Jackson like that. I'm just, this baby gets paid this much. I can't. I can't. Speaking of that, more news with the baby. Like I said, speaks on his rest. Okay. Um, like I said, the baby turned out basically, they said this updates. Charlotte officers who cited the baby are being investigated. And here was something that I guess the baby said about 9 hours ago. This was on I think his Twitter that we get messages. Someone died last night while the police department wasted resource officers to harass me to attempt to make a bad example out of me. When in reality, the most positive example of the example the city of Charlotte got, especially anybody in the streets of Charlotte and the kids. Kids all cap. Well, I guess it's right here in our own city, and they hate it. Yeah, that is a mess, but that's what I'm saying. It's like they ain't getting investigated. Because that's what the baby was talking about. He was getting arrested, whatever was, like, okay, y'all, some BS. But that's kind of a darn shame. If he's up here doing that. Oh, and by the way, before I get off of here, because, I'm still rambling. Have you heard of Cheryl Porter? Now, I seen a video of her, and I love, like, her shirts and stuff, and the stuff she be wearing, because she wears Wonder Woman stuff, or whatever. I got the tat, my sister got, like, some of the stuff, like, she's sometimes wears superhero. And she had a picture, she, a pretty, dress up, whatever, but, she is a vocal coach and, singer, vocal trick Disney artist, 10 million views, and subscribe to her channel. And I recently found her a couple weeks ago because somebody had a chat with one of the girls that she's a music trainer to, and she even cried. But it was just so nice to see that little girl can sing her heart out, and then her as a vocal trust and seeing the dynamic between her and she even cried and hugged her. But it was like when she was teaching her, she was learning, getting her vocals together, but it was like there was patience. She was learning, she was teaching, and I think that's made it more video. She was like, I love this little angel so much, little mind sings, and she is such a doll. Oh gosh, she is a doll. I don't know. Usually I don't like following kids, but I'm following her. Sometimes I do follow kids if it's okay. Like that cute little drummer. There's a couple little drummer kids, whatever, just be up there doing that. But yeah, it's just she's amazing, and it's dope. It's dope. It's dope. Like I said, go to the channel. I was crying too. Be the waterworks, and I can't even blame the onions and stuff like that. Then again, y'all, I'll be surprised. I'll be surprised. I'll be surprised. Universe of us 5. Okay. Comments. Oh, somebody was talking about they having a Cash App wrestling. So, CarrotCast, comment your cashback name, and then I'm going to comment my cashback name, and then I'm going to tag. Okay. Let me come back here. We about to go and see if I can get a cash, because I already follow these two. You know how sometimes y'all be on Instagram and they have these contests. Now, honestly, I haven't won any yet, but you never know. Heck, it ain't okay. Queen T77. Okay, if y'all want to also donate, is help the dollars. The Chi money sign Queen T777. Again, if y'all like that, because since I'm really putting it out there, and a couple people asked, all they thought was about what it is, the dollar sign, the S with a little line in it, Queen, capital Q, Queen, which is Queen, not Queen with spelled with the KW, because I know it's different ways some people spell Queen. It's Queen with the QUEEN, capital T 777. If y'all just spell. I'm just saying, just in case. Just in case. So, if y'all feel like do that's it. Y'all just slide in, and, even $1's okay. I'm good. Okay. Well, anyway, let's see. All right, follow, tag a friend. Okay, I put mine down. Okay, how the heck? Now, see, this is one thing I don't know is how how do you tag? Like, during it, maybe to me share it. Because everybody has just put their Cash App down. Nobody, okay, wait a minute. Maybe I need to, I'm going to tag my sis. Because most of the people, I ain't going to lie, y'all, I'm just, how they, you just see what everybody's doing. A lot of people just putting their tag name in, but they didn't, their Cash App in, but they didn't put in, like, until I start going further down, like, say their name. Some people just put their name in and it then put, like, the person to tag. Because that's the only thing I say is at and put my sister's Instagram name in. And put it where she went. Okay, here's another giveaway to win $1,000. Okay. Okay, but like I said, y'all. Alright. So. Sorry, y'all. I was just logging to see was there anything else on the gram. Other than that, y'all, it's still a couple it's a couple YouTube videos of reviews because you know how Love and Hip Hop came on. Unfortunately, part 3 that was not needed, Love and Hip Hop Hollywood came on, and Ready to Love reunion part 2. I'm still just like, what the hell with the Ready to Love reunion part 1? If y'all watch the show, y'all understand what I'm talking about. I have not seen season 1, so y'all know what I'm talking about. Anyway, y'all, before y'all get off here, did y'all, when y'all was younger, and this is going for people who believed in Santa one time, did y'all see on the news stations or nothing when they used to have the damn Santa tracker? Tracker where they have, like, the news be on and, get kids all happy and stuff about Santa and stuff. And I actually got reminded because I looked at, just to see the news, whatever, to see on there. But I usually look through their news app. I don't really usually watch news like that, especially since I got older and grown up. It wasn't like watching like that all the time as a kid anyway. I do sometimes catch news stories and watch it on TV. But most of the time now, I look at it through their app, their top stories and, in the city and maybe out. So anyway, they had a link called the Santa Tracker, right? Oh yeah, it's 12:17 a.m., y'all. It is actually officially 12 now, and I got like 2 more minutes or something left of my podcast. It's amazing. One thing I noticed, every time I say I don't have that much to talk about, I usually end up talking into my limited time. It's going to be interesting, y'all, once I get the next plan up and stuff and start like it where it's up to like 3 hours. I want to see how much that I use. I probably will end up using more of it, say, if I end up having like a co-host or a special guest or whatever, or have a lot to talk on. This works. Okay, yeah, it's got the little red light starting to come in. It's my little TikTok countdown. So anyway, y'all, I remember a couple times I did used to watch the news about this, y'all. They had the little cartoon special effects and they had the weatherman and they would talk about the tracker and like make it seem like, Santa Claus is on here and they on their way. They just made the touchdown there. And my behind will finally go to sleep. And of course, my family members, including my parents, other folks that buy me stuff, citizens come over and bring me stuff or whatever. Most of the time, they'll, all of a sudden when I wake up, they wake me up when it's, I don't think we usually wake up in the morning. I think usually be like, midnight. Around this time, I can remember. We didn't wait till like the morning time. We like, it's 12, wait a certain amount of time. Then I come in, they all put the treasures, and I'm like, wow, look at all this. And I'm thinking Santa got me some of this stuff, but it really was my family, okay? One time I ain't gonna lie, one time I seen one of the things they got me. One of them got me. I was able to see in the base, but I didn't say shit. I opened up the dirt package, and there goes this item that, was, I think my brother bought it, whatever. It was like the Nintendo with, the little, the pad included where you actually, like, your feet are on the buttons and stuff, as, like, your feet and your body movement are the more controller. But That came with that with a couple games. But anyway, y'all. So let me get out of here. Hugs and love. And God bless. And like I said, Merry Christmas. Happy Hanukkah. And I will see y'all on the 26th. And the more another podcast. Enjoy y'all day. Be smile, whatever. And see y'all next one. Let me give my little clap and get out of here. All right. See y'all next one.